Hi, I'm Chris Wise with Wise About Flower Mound, and I am here with Christy Walton, and we're going to talk genealogy. So, oh my gosh, genealogy. So what got you started in that?
I was a history teacher for 8 years. I taught high school world history.
Okay.
But I've always been interested in family history, getting to know, where I come from.
Yeah.
And I have two little girls, and when my second came along, I just decided I needed to be home.
Yeah.
And I realized that genealogy is just amazing, and all my friends would always tease me and say, oh, that's a grandmother hobby. But it's not. It's changing.
Yeah.
It's changing, and with DNA and all these things, and people wanting to learn more about who they are, and that's genealogy, and your family history is a huge part of that.
Yeah.
We're learning so much more than just a family tree.
Right.
So yeah.
Oh my gosh. So a number of years ago, I got on Ancestry, and that's so darn expensive. I mean, to have a membership, but like late at night, I would and so then the next day I'd be like, oh my God, I traced it back to, Norwegian and all of that. And it was neat to be able to find the parents and then be able to talk about that. And it's just interesting what you find.
It is. And the more I do this, the more I realize there are personality traits and skills that people feel like it's almost like have a natural inclination towards, or it's almost like in their genes.
Yes, exactly.
And so it's kind of fun to hear these stories and realize, oh, these are some of my strengths that I'm born with, or these are some of my weaknesses, and these are things I can work on and break the cycle. And it's just so fun. And then on top of that, we have DNA that's now part of genealogy. And I have lots of people wanting to know their biological father or their biological mother, and I do genetic genealogy, and I can figure that out usually.
Yeah.
And it's so rewarding to be able to tell someone this is who your biological father is.
Gosh.
And it's just amazing. It really is amazing how all this can be so helpful for people. And I have such a passion for what I do.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So you have a business side of this, so you've turned it into a business.
Yes.
And so tell me about that. So who are your target people and clients, and how does that all work?
Honestly, anyone and everyone.
Okay.
Oftentimes I feel like the older a person is, the more they're afraid that their family stories are going to be left with them.
And that's
so
true.
I do have older clients that say, I want to have a genealogical report, or stories or narrative or something that I can pass down,
right?
So that this information is not stopped with me and it's not forgotten. And then I also have, like I said, I have younger people that just want to know more about themselves, or they need help with DNA, and maybe they've done a DNA test and they say, there's these names that I don't quite recognize.
Right.
Can you help me figure this out?
Yeah.
And I have that a lot too. I have people that want to add things into their family decor and say, I want my house to be a reflection of who we are.
My history.
And I help with that too.
Oh my gosh.
And like everyone. It really is everyone. And like I said, I have such a passion for it.
Oh my gosh. So a client, do they come to you and are there packages that you offer, or how does that work?
So it's usually based on hour.
Okay.
So it depends if they just want to know, hey, I just want to know my paternal line.
Right.
A couple generations back.
Yeah.
Great. And it's just hourly.
Okay.
And then,
so like an attorney, where you've got a scope of work.
Correct.
And then, it took me 3 hours.
Yeah. And there's always limitations. Some people say, no more than 10 hours.
Right, because you don't know, and you don't know.
Correct. Sometimes it's really hard, especially going to other countries. Sometimes it's really easy and quick, and I get it done even faster.
Oh my gosh.
It just depends on what it is.
Oh my gosh.
And I started doing these really cool prints. So these are actual signatures of ancestors that I've gotten from documents that I take from a document, and I edit, clean up, and I make, which a lot of people love these. These are really hot for
Oh my
gifts.
gosh, that's so cool.
So like Christmas gifts for the parents or in-laws or whatever it might be. I also do, I've done one for a friend that lost a child, and they just wanted to feel like their child is surrounded by their ancestors, you know, and so I've done those type, and then, or even just, you know, just simple signatures. Some people buy old houses and they want to know house history.
Yes. Ooh, I love that. I love that. Oh my gosh.
So, and this is, and sometimes I just do, you know, a signature that they can put up in the house of like, the original owner.
Yes.
I mean, there is so much you can do with genealogy that I just love doing. So.
Yeah. That is, I haven't thought about that. But so my first house was Lovers and Inwood area, and it was built in 1939.
Exactly.
And oh my God, it had so much history, because I remember at the closing I got some stack that was like, you know, going back to when the original permits were done, and I was like, wow, it's so cool. And then when I was pulling out the fireplace, because I did a lot of remodeling, there was a coin. And so the house was built in 39, but it was a 1941 Walking Liberty 50-cent piece inside, like tucked in there as a memory. I'm like, oh my gosh. And so ever since then, this is the crazy, it's a little known fact. Ever since then, anytime I laid any tile floor, I would put a penny. I would write on the floor before I put the thin set down. But I'd write, happy home, whatever, something in my name, and then I would put a penny for the year that it was in the thin set, and then I'd do the tile on top.
So cool.
Because you never know, somebody might find that later.
That's really cool. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's crazy. Oh my gosh, that is, I didn't even think about that when you think about the house history.
Yeah, it's really fun, especially I love that older homes and just getting stories of these are the original owners and this is what they were like, and it's really fun.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's wild. So we're going to have links and all that to your information.
Yeah.
So people do you meet with them? How does a consult work, I guess? Is it like an attorney where it's like on the phone? And
I'm not an attorney.
Yeah, so I'm not sure. Nor do I play one on
TV. I mean, you can go on my website, you can give me a call, and I am happy. Honestly, it's very client directed. They just tell me exactly what they want, and I cater everything to what they want.
Okay.
And through email or phone call or whatever, I can meet in person too.
Yeah. Oh, that is great. That's so neat.
Yeah.
I mean, and the signatures. I love that.
And you know what? My grandmother, who's 103, I know.
Wow.
Poor thing, because of COVID, she's been kind of shut away in her little room pretty much this whole time.
Oh.
And I wrote her, on her father's side, I wrote her this big report of things she's told me over the years and things I found, and I sent it to her. And she has said that she has read that so many times.
Yes.
And she just absolutely loves it. And so I know because of COVID, the elderly, they're very wary of things. I'm vaccinated, and I'm happy to go to people and be helpful.
And meet with,
Yeah.
Wow. How exciting.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just, it's been so neat to interview business owners and how so many people have taken what was a hobby or maybe as their, like me time or whatever, and turned it into a business and that they love. And that is just so exciting.
It is. It's 100% what happened. Yeah. I've been doing this for so long, and someone just said, you love doing this. Why don't you get some money for it?
You're going to run out of your own people, right? You've got your tree back to Adam and Eve.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. So
you're like, well, there's nobody else in my tree.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So
that's wild.
Yeah.
Well, Christy, thank you so much.
Yeah, of course.
I appreciate this.
Yeah.
So once again, Christy Walton is here to help you with any of your genealogy needs. So, and I just love that signature thing. So I think I might be getting one of those packages, whatever that is, because that would just be so neat to have that framed in my home to show my kids and your kids as well in your home, just the history of the family. I mean, that's so neat. I mean, I always loved looking at the census, the 20s, 30s, and everything's handwritten, and how names get misspelled because like an S looks like an F or whatever, and it's just so neat to start to figure that out and figure out those patterns. I love that stuff. So, okay, well, I'm Chris Wise with Wise About Flower Mound. This is Christy Walton. We have the same initials, KW, which is awesome. And, right?
CW.
Oh, shoot. I thought it was, sorry. She's okay. CW and I'm KW. So KW, CW. Okay, we got it. So give her a call or certainly check out her website if you need anything genealogy related. And I think I'll definitely be talking to her about doing that signatures because I think that's just such a great idea. And if you want your house history done, you could do that as well. So there's some old homes in Dallas, so certainly that would be neat to do that. So hope you're having a great day. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we will catch you next time. Bye-bye.